fans, it is not hard to find where rivalry battle lines in the state are drawn on a day like today. These two are due to lock up once again, and we can't wait to get it started. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp, as we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Good timing on the quick out. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. Using his legs to buy some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Noles are on the move. To the air on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a second and long. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Boyd. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proven themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying?
Well, we got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best.
He's got it, first down and more. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. This crowd knows when to bring it. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it overrun. Touchdown, no! And took it on in for the score. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction.
Into the secondary on the right. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years, not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better, and you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
Firing to the right, complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. And the Seminoles with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in third and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but man, does he have a good feel, and he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the first down.
Going to swing it on second down. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Webster. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Pucks it out of the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Going for 6. Touchdown, Florida State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. That one will be incomplete. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. The throw to the outside is complete. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Floating away. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. His offense to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Webster. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. This defense. You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making it work.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Makes the grab. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short? Great place to start for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Going to try to pop one on the screen. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown Seminoles. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That Seminole war chant is getting louder as Florida State has built a big lead.
The Seminoles have been able to seize the momentum here in the second half, and they are now running away with this thing. Big plays all over the field have the Noles now looking good.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. The offense changing the play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. It's Boyd. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He'll try to do it. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Noles are flying down the field. He'll do it himself. And he finds no running room at all, and the 3rd quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the 4th. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Finding an escape route. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Noles! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but some... Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're
going deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Pressure coming. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
They're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy because this is...
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He managed a few yards on that return, but the... Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. It was vitriolic, it was intense, and it went to the Seminoles as Florida State will dine on Gator after winning